Hey! Hello, everybody. This is Dicebag, artist, game designer, world builder, and occasional VTuber here. And, hey, guess what? It's my birthday, quote-unquote birthday, because, you know, technically, lore says that's not technically my birthday. I would have forgotten it by now. 35 years ago is when I had my time-traveling accident and gotten to this time period. So, this is the day we celebrate that. But, well, that's no celebration, honestly. I already slept extra time to celebrate, so this is getting back to normal after the holidays. And that is going to be my main present to myself. So we're going to draw some illustrations today. Well, sketch more likely. We're just going to hammer out several of them. And the idea is that I'm going to use these to hand off to other artists so they can finish it as commissions. Because, you know, I'm better at drawing than I am explaining a drawing. So we're just going to draw the ideas up and then let somebody else finish them. The goal, ultimately, is to kind of get like one done each month. That's my goal. To commission somebody to finish one of these things each month. Well, I thought my throat and sinus problems were clearing up, but something always comes up when you start talking, doesn't it? But anyways, before we get into that, let me get in the Discord. So if anybody wants to come by and chat, I'll be right here for them when they come in. Then I'm gonna have to get my list of ideas brought up. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna start with kind of a cutesy one, I guess. There's just gonna be some creatures in the wild doing things. Alright. We're ready here. Let's see. Where is my images? We're gonna need this guy. And this guy. And that's what we'll be drawing today. Well, for now. Let's see. Gotta bring them up in a spot that's easier to see on my 3 monitors. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see, the Kitmer here. We're going to be playing up one of the aspects that's written up in one of their, well, in the Creature Codex. That being that they are they like to join up with other creatures as part of their packs. Hey there, Kohath, how's it going? I'm drawing some creatures today, in case you couldn't guess. Whoops. So this Kitmer here is gonna be is gonna be offering some food to some other creatures. And he's more of a smile. It's hard to do with a beak. Beaks don't exactly smile. Might have to take some liberties. Actually, the whole face should probably be bigger. And the ears. This thing's got kind of a weird body. They're based on a Furby, but supposed to be kind of cat-like as well. And maybe this needs to be longer too. Again. Or just lower. There, now it looks more like he's smiling there. Hello?
Hey, you said anybody could drop in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to turn my music down a little bit.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm probably only going to stay for a little bit because I'm not sure if my mic's going in and out like it was last time.
So far,
Yeah.
so good.
Okay. So, I got a question. What animal do you think is most useless?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah, the play people would say pandas, but that's kind of what humans are kind of doing to themselves. I'd say maybe something like leeches or emus if we want to get our Australian friend into this.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard koalas are pretty garbage.
Yeah, but if we're talking, I'm wondering if we're talking about useless to humans, I'm wondering about useless to ecosystem because I can't understand a world where leeches are actually useful to an ecosystem.
Wait, which animal are you talking about?
Leech,
Leeches.
leeches, yeah. Do they actually have any usefulness?
I have no idea.
Okay,
I'm not exactly a
leech expert.
yeah.
Don't worry, most people in the 1800s weren't either.
Koha says leeches let me pretend to be a spooky doctor. They're invaluable. I guess so. How would we do bloodletting if not for leeches?
Just stab them. That always seems to work. I know that. I wonder if leeches have an anesthetic to them, just like mosquitoes and vampire bats do. Yeah, they actually have an anesthetic that prevents people from noticing when they've been bitten. Cows.
You're wondering if they do?
No, they were. No, I'm wondering if leeches do because I know that vampire bats and mosquitoes both do.
Well, why don't you look it up? That's probably something that's out there on the internet.
Okay, sorry. Okay, leeches.
You have the culmination of most of human knowledge at your fingertips, right? Meow.
Okay. Did you just say right meow?
Yes, I did.
I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, so I know there's this thing called sea pigs. They're like really weird, like scavengers on the sea floor. I could think of like some pretty useless. Oh, here I was going to think of there's probably at least a few animals on the ocean floor. I think we just can't get.
Okay, now you're cutting out.
Okay. So I'm cutting out?
Not now.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
It sounds like you're moving away from the mic.
Okay. So I found one study that said anesthesia of the medical leech. I wonder if that's a saying. Oh, the leech doesn't hurt as much as people think it does, or oh, have this leech on me. It's annoying, but that pain in my back is going away. Must be getting rid of all that bad blood. I think that's what what they were thinking of.
What? Is this what you're reading?
Is leeches actually do have have an anesthesia to them. They can get put anesthesia. It seems like that's a theme with animals that suck blood. They have a bit of anesthesia because otherwise they would. But otherwise,
You'd
they
notice.
would. Yeah, and
Right.
you always see you always see it taking away your blood. So to that's what it works as a parasite. So, I guess I'm just guessing here. I'm wondering if that's where the myth came from, because bleach injecting anesthesia in your body makes people kind of misinterpret.
Well, once again, that sounds like something you could be looking up on the internet. Or some other
Okay,
means. Like, I have no
okay,
idea.
okay. Uh, are there any animals that you don't particularly like the look of? Like you really wish that you could just become God and redesign them for a little bit? So, like you feel like there's a bunch of missed potential.
Probably. I don't know any off the top of my head.
If I remember correctly, there are. I think maybe it's a snapping turtle. It looks really cool, but then when it comes out of its shell. Its face is really, really ugly. It stand to be a bit more streamlined. Maybe maybe a bit more spikes on it or something like that. I don't know.
More spikes. That's
Yeah, like spikes on the legs and stuff. So when you have to be inside its shell, we just have to put it. It's it doesn't even have to pull its legs in. It can just put its arms and legs on the side and can get it. Yeah. Yeah, I know this is a bit of small talk, but I think it's a little bit interesting.
Koya says I'd redesign the horse. Yes, that's a good point. Screw
Horses are weird.
Horses have the weirdest anatomy.
Have you seen their teeth?
Yeah.
If I remember, yeah, they have. If I remember correctly, they have the two. Actually, not the two. The huge front teeth that makes them look goofy, but they actually have a gap between their front teeth and their back teeth. I'm gonna have to look this up later, like information of the world at our fingertips. But
yeah,
but sorry. But that gap between their teeth actually lets you put it right on the mouth, and I can't for the life of me remember if that was natural or if that was induced by people like pulling their teeth. The pigs don't grow tusks in their mouths like boars do, is because farmers give them a special feed. Wild boars and normal pigs are the exact same species. They haven't really been domesticated at all.
Alright, it's like flamingos. They're only pink because of what they eat.
Mm-hmm. But with pigs, it's because of what humans did. Pigs are like a pretty big invasive species. That's why there's no limit to them in like basically anywhere they come from, anywhere they go. This is welcome, but I have an idea for a Crytures item for you.
Oh, what's that?
A land mine. It's a mine that creates land. Like you could, like you place it on the ground, or maybe you throw it in the air, and it basically creates a huge chunk of rock around it. And to avoid people, as an interesting utility use, it floats in the air. It can't really fall or be moved. I can think of plenty of interesting uses for it, as like a blockade or an extra platform, or maybe as a way to create an impromptu prison or shelter. Pun.
Yeah. I've got some some similar things, I think. Mostly in the form of like spells and yeah, mostly spells, I think.
Maybe the items that you could, the magic items.
You're cutting out again.
Sorry. The magic items you could produce are directly linked with the different elements of different creatures. Like, landmine, obviously, earth suitors, portable hole could be like psychic or aberrant. Or maybe something that creates light could be celestial or something like that.
Well, they're already linked that way in the sense that you need certain essences to craft them.
Could someone like break them down and basically have them?
You're breaking up again.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll probably only be a little bit longer and probably just listen to the stream if I'm gonna keep on breaking out. But I just was wondering, and could you potentially like break up the different items and potentially give them to your creatures?
I don't think creatures are gonna be smart enough to use items, really.
No, what I was thinking is you could break them into if you gain an item from someone, you could conjure potentially break them down into their essences.
Oh, there will be ways to do that.
Okay.
There's a article I'm writing right now for one of the creatures that has the ability to eat magic items and then have essence as a byproduct.
Yeah. I guess one thing I just thought of is potentially breaking up your magic items and not just the type category, but also what they do, like transmogrification, projection, and generation. Like maybe that kind of thing. Like they have like the different wizard schools of magic. That way, you could potentially create a chart and make sure that you have enough different kinds of items for each kind of magical essence by basically placing the cart and see where each one intersects. That may be a bit restrictive, but it definitely would give you a nice chart for you to see if you're lacking anything, what kind of magic.
I think I've already got a chart like that, actually.
Okay. What kind of chart is it like? Is it just list one item for each type, or what?
Yeah, it just marks down which types are represented and how much.
Okay. Does it count for
items
or increase? Does it count for specifically items, specifically creatures, or items and creatures simultaneously?
I have one for each.
Okay.
Got to know what's what for game balance issues. Otherwise, you wind up with Pokemon Gen 1 where you've only got one set of ghost types and they're both ghost poison.
Did you know it took till Gen 5 for...
You're cutting out again.
Sorry. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably be going, but I was just saying that it took till Generation 5 for them to have a pure flying type Tornadus. Every other flying type before then was some combination, and usually flying normal.
Yeah. I still don't know what normal is supposed to be exactly.
Just think about it as anything that goes with physical reality that just exists. That's what I choose to believe, because they talk about things like sound types and things. It's also a pretty good just placeholder if you just want to make something seem ironically more exciting than it actually is. Nice placeholder. I guess that's kind of the reason why you chose not to include the normal type in creatures.
Well, I specifically took the normal type and made the beast type out of it instead.
Ah, I thought you were going to say that you did the exact opposite and replaced the normal type with the aberrant type,
No.
going the exact opposite direction. Like, isn't that what
Hmm?
the word aberrant or aberration? And I guess the word aberrant is derived from aberration, but the word aberrant I only saw it being used in D&D.
Yeah, that's where I get it.
Yeah. But it's obviously derived off of the word aberration. So
Right.
I was thinking that you were going the exactly opposite direction.
Nope.
So I'm wondering, are beholders in the public domain yet? Or are they still owned by Dungeons and Dragons?
Beholders specifically are Dungeons and
Not
Dragons.
beholders. I meant mind flayers. I know you have a beholder inspired creature, legally distinct from the beholders from D&D.
Like many fantasy games, but Mind Flayers, I don't think so.
Okay. Saying that having an intellect devourer that slowly becomes a mind flayer sounds like it sounds like the definition of a aberrant psionic.
Say what? I wasn't following that.
Uh, a mind flayer seems like the very definition of aberrant psionic type in creatures terms.
Yeah, it definitely would be.
I'm notice that plenty of your are only one type. They don't have very many type combinations. Is there any particular reason for that?
Oh yeah, because one of the first things I wanted to do was make sure each type was represented as a singular thing. So a lot of the first ones I made were just one type. Yeah, you're not coming through again. Alright, Wooloo, I can't hear a single thing you're saying right now.
Okay, then I'll just go and watch the stream. See ya. Happy birthday.
Maybe hit up the chat. Say what you want in there. I'll see that.
Okay.
And hey, Dingus. I see you in chat.
Oh, and you probably didn't know this, but I'm actually Adam on YouTube.
I kind of expected that.
Really? Huh. I guess I'm not as sneaky as I thought it was.
Today's my birthday? Yes, Kohath. Is it not in the title on Twitch? Twitch is freaking weird. Today is the day when I had the time traveling accident and came back to this time period. That's basically why I'm starting my stream later today, because I slept in. Twitch does suck. I kind of hate how Twitch makes you like set exactly what you're doing, what game you're playing, because I always forget to change it a bunch of the time, and then I like do a drawing stream and it's like, oh, Dice Bag was playing Against the Storm 2 weeks ago. It's like, no, I wasn't. Come on, man. Come on, man. Am I planning on doing more dual types? Oh yeah, definitely. I've got more dual types planned for just the first creature codex. In fact, that's probably mostly what I'll be doing from now on, is dual types. You know what? I thought this was gonna look terrible when I first started on the sidekit, but he's turning out not so bad. Yeah, I usually stick to one game per stream too. It's just I forget to change it between streams sometimes. But either way, Twitch is like my absolutely smallest audience, so if I mess up there, it's not a big deal. Ah. It's just Dingus and yeah. It's funny because my biggest subscriber base is on Odyssey, which is literally twice the amount, more than twice of what Twitch and YouTube is combined. But not many people chat on there. Let's see. Hell, nobody's even watching there right now. Dang it. Come on, Odyssey. Nobody's even watching there. Reloaded the stream for a second. Alright. I need like one more over here or something in the foreground. But maybe yeah. Don't break character on Kohas account, Dingus. Alright, we're gonna move everyone over this way. Move him down. Composition is fun. Composition is part of the reason why I like to draw sketches of things before I commission them. How you keep nuggets from being away while they're being eaten? You kill them. That's why this one here is upside down. It's dead. Oh hell, what? What does a sidekit look like from behind? What the? Let's see. This looks bad. Maybe I just shouldn't draw a psychic from behind. Or maybe I should just draw his head. There's the secrets of being an artist. If you can't draw it, put it off screen or put it behind something. Can move him over here a little bit more. Oh, aren't they cute? Put a nugget hive in the foreground. Nah. The whole point is that the Kitmer brought the food to them. Let's see. What else do we need to do? Change canvas size? There we go. Hey, you kill a nugget without damaging the exterior. You do damage the exterior. And stab it. Alright. Make this ear a little more in line with where it probably should be. Let's throw some colors on this thing and call it done. Move on to the next one. So glad I switched to CSP, by the way. Kohath. The fill tool is so good. If I wasn't so sloppy with my lines, that would have been done in like one thing. So the Kitmer hunted the nuggets, impaled them with his beak, and left a small stab wound. Yeah, that'd be it. That'd be how creatures eat nuggets. Kitmer is very colorful. And the tail. Hey there, Who'da Thunk It? I see you in the Odyssey chat, and thanks for the happy birthday. Oh, everything's getting messed up. Alright. Almost forgot his little belly markings. Brr. There we go. Alright, let's get this filled in. Don't need to be exact, of course. Just want to get enough in here so we can throw some lighting on it, and then that should be enough information for somebody else to finish it. Feel like that's a bit too much for the sketch. Whoops. Do I pay someone to clean my lines? Not really. I'm just doing this mostly because I want to... Well, I don't want to spend the time to make it finished, but I'm better at drawing something than I am explaining the vision of it. So we're gonna give this sketch to some other artist and pay them to make the full thing. This is just me putting my ideas on paper. Let's see, I was gonna get the chicken nugget thing brought up here. Oh yeah, I guess they should have combs too. Now that I think about it. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, the beaks. The beak colors. And we'll have a juicy red apple over here. I'm not even sure what these are. Kind of look like lemons. Limes? You think? Let's see. Whoops. What's going on here? Accidentally filled that. What's it like being born on January 7th? It's like everyone's tired out from the celebrations on the holidays, so it's just kind of like, eh. What's one more day? A week later, after New Year's, and a week after Christmas. Growing up, you often get your presents mixed for your birthday mixed in with your presents for Christmas. Or your parents just decide to get you like one big thing. Here's your Christmas and birthday present. But yeah, not really a big deal since I'm usually burned out from the holidays anyways. Right now, dang it. What the hell? Come on, Odyssey. Stuff keeps auto playing on me. Let's see. Has the lack of enthusiasm in your formative years impacted me psychologically? Hell if I know. I've never been a particularly enthusiastic person myself. In general. Unless it's something I'm just autistically obsessed over. Like world building and game design and the things that I try to do. Alright. Lines are bugging me, so I'm gonna go ahead and put an overlay on them right meow. I have made some cool stuff. Well, thanks, Who to Thunk It. That is the goal, to make cool stuff. I like to think I'm good at it, but I haven't exactly been validated on it to the extent that I'd like. Still waiting on my millions of subscribers and everything. I should probably give Kitmar an actual tongue. Now we'll just paint it in. No need to draw it. There we go. Oh, I'll scratch in a background. Let's see. Put a big old tree root over here. Probably be darker. Yeah, let's start with that. Gave me a millionth of fire. Nice. I really should post more anime girls on Odyssey. The last thing I posted is taken off. Like, oh yeah, I should know that cute anime girls get likes. I've abused that power before. Alright, so let's see. I'll get some of this. So then this will be kind of a and more blue. Pick's coming along nicely. Thanks. Let's see. Need to make it darker around the middle. These things. Then, let's see. At least like that. Now we need soft brush. Okay. Now for the actual lighting. We're going to use a purple. A multiply layer. Is there any reason to specialize in one type of creature? There is reasons to specialize in certain creatures. But it's more based on class than type. So one part of the mechanics is that if you... What was I saying? If you have one creature that has a certain class, you will be able to have that creature basically train other creatures that have the same class, and that will save you on experience. So as normally you'd have to spend your own experience points in order to train your creatures in a class. But as said, if you have multiple ones that use the same class, then you won't have to spend as much for each creature to learn that one. Interesting technique to shading. You make light additive to shadow, not shadow additive. This is actually something I realized I liked doing when I was taking art classes in college. One of the few things I learned in college was that my drawing professor had us do this technique where you would darken the entire page with charcoal, and then basically you'd use the eraser to carve out the light areas from the charcoal darkened, and then you'd go back in and darken the even darker areas with more charcoal. And I felt that was really a lot easier for me to help grok. I'm using game terminology again. But yeah. It made it easier for me to understand how the light works, and it was just faster to work with too. And it gives you this nice, more dramatic lighting more naturally. But yeah, I've been liking that ever since I tried it that first time. Honestly, though, the shadows like this kind of make this psychic look like he's a little evil. Like, yes, give me the food. Oh well. That's a little detail. It probably won't even come through when when I hand it off to another artist. Anyways, let's throw some lights on here. Get an overlay. Whoops. Just for a little touch up, as if I need to touch up the sketch like this, but I like adding in some rim lighting on some of these things. There we go. Pretty cute. I like how it looks despite being sloppy. Let's go ahead and save this guy. Okay, my keyboard wasn't working there for a second. New year, new tech issues. There's always tech issues. Get a whole brand new PC, get tech issues. Alright, let's go ahead and throw this up on some social media real quick. And I'll move on to the next thing, which will probably take a bit longer. Because I think it's going to involve humans. YouTube, why are you cutting out on me? Play the music. You're just gonna keep doing this, are you? All right. How long is my hair? Let's see. It's down to my man boobs, at least. I had it trimmed recently. Well, recently by my standards. Let's see. Alright, I think I know what I want to do next here. Let's get up the references. You're talking about Dicebag the Avatar. Well, it's not much different. The Avatar is based on IRL me somewhat. Yeah, that's right. I'm a cyborg IRL. Don't mean to break the fourth wall or anything. I know you thought I was a regular person. But no. Okay, now I forgot what I was looking for. Ah, there he is. There we go. Too much stuff in the way. Alright. Oh wait, I didn't bring it up on the CSP. This might actually be a tricky angle that I'm thinking of here. I may need to make a reference or something. We're gonna get as sketchy as possible, try and get the perspective and everything. Whoops. I may not end up using a lot of the space I've got right here. Let's see. And should probably be like so. The thumb over here. And then he'll have his let's move all this down slightly. He's gonna have his little magic rod here. To have this pointing more downward and probably be more in his grip as well. There's a lightning tip. You're right. How do we make that less sus? Guess we could have it in the other hand. You know what? I don't know if that's gonna work. Well, his hand can stay there. Dang it, Kohath, it was perfectly innocent until you drew my attention to it.